Now, aside from those columns, you also need to know this column, column O. Now, this is the AM column, or the audio minutes column. So take note of that so that you will be able to log it into your personal logs, and also in order for you to verify how much you would probably earn for that file. So take note, this is a 40 AM file. Okay? Now after that, another column that is important is column P, the FMT column. This will determine if you are going to transcribe the file either as a VB file or an ES file. Now when you see VB in a non-QV tracker, it means clean up verbatim, not full verbatim. Okay, take note of that. If you only see VB, that's clean up verbatim, and it's not full verbatim. So if you see ES here, then that means it should be formatted as an edited summarized file. Okay, I hope that's clear. Now after that column, of course, column R, which is your name. Okay, now you are since all assignments come from production tracking, you are not going to be the one to put your name here. It will be production tracking who will post your name in this tracker. So when you're given a file, expect your name to be already there. Now the job type, of course, is, for your level, it's definitely DE work, so transcription work. That's DE. Now if it's audio auditing, then that's AA. Now for DE type, let's just skip that. It's not really important, but if you're just curious, when you say UPC, it means unit paid contractor, just like you, because you're being paid based on the audio minutes you transcribe. Okay, now, so this is the deadline column, column X. So you will be able to know when this file is due. And if you feel that you need more time, then negotiate with production tracking. Another column that is important is column Y. Now, the assignment policy will state that you need to update production tracking every 2 hours. This is one way to update production tracking. Every 2 hours, you are going to put there the number of AMs that you have transcribed so far. So let us say you received the file or the template around 8 o'clock and you were able to confirm it around 8:15. So by around 10 o'clock, you should type here under this column the number of AMs you have finished. Let us say you already have finished 20 AMs, so type there 20 AMs. Or 20, just the number. Just drop the AM, the AM acronym. Just type there the number 20, or let's say you have just finished 15 AMs, then just type there 15. Please be honest when you type the number of AMs you have transcribed, since production tracking will still be checking on your files and they will be able to know exactly how many AMs you have done so far. But this should be done on your part. So always update this column, especially every 2 hours. Sorry about that. Now let's just use another example here. I think this is an active tracker, so production tracking may already have removed those files since it's already sent to client. So we are done with column X. Let's go back. With column Y, which is the AM type column. And lastly, column AC, the DE notes column. Now most of the time, it will be production tracking to put some notes here. Okay, now, for example, you need to communicate to PT that you are going to take a break, and you've been Skyping them or emailing them, but they haven't replied to you. Maybe they were very busy. So another way to do that is through the DE notes column. So what you're going to do is, like this one, you are going to put your initials here, put the date and the time, And may I remind you that the time always should be in EST. So right now it's in Philippine time, it's 12:36 p.m. This is June 4, right? But in EST time, this is still June 4, but it's only 12:36 a.m. Okay, so always EST time is always 12 hours behind the Philippine time. Then after you do that, make a note. Like I will be taking a 30-minute break. I'll be back on this time. And make sure that you're going to be back, because if you're not back during that time and production tracking will not get any updates from you, then they're going to pull out that file. And those parts that you already have transcribed will go down to waste. So that is really important. Okay, so let's try it out.